I know it. I know it. Over here on the visitor side too.
There we go. We're live, Derek.
All
We're
right.
live.
All right. All right. Yes, we are. Eagle Nation. How you doing? Monday afternoon, Steve-O.
Yes, sir. So we're about to watch some girls basketball action here. Lady Eagles versus Cordell Blue Devils. Derek, how does Cordell stack up here?
Well, yeah, it's a quick turnaround for us, Steve, and so we didn't have much information, from the little research that we got and talking to the coaches. There's a different dynamic of how they're here, why they're here, situations like that. Steve, at this point, all teams are even. We're going to go out and we're going to approach them just as, I would approach them just as, they're married or somebody that we're going to come out and destroy. I think that should be the approach tonight.
So they do have some height I see down there on the court right now, and I guess we'll see how that plays out. Looks like they've got a pretty tall cadre of girls that have come out as going to be team captains. So I expect that those will be some of their starting crews. So
exactly. I'm with you. You got they got height and balanced. Like I said, we'll see once we tip off as far as their athletic ability and athleticism and things like that. But at this time of year, we didn't know much about Merritt, and they came out to be a tougher opponent than we anticipated. So I'm to the point right now, Steve. I'm not underestimating anybody.
Right. Numbers wise, it looks to me like I count 9 Cordell players.
I saw that
young ladies
too.
Down there. So. Not quite the numbers that we saw, out of the Merritt teams. So
right.
That'll probably be a bit of a factor.
Mm-hmm. It'll come in, the numbers, especially with Coach Campos' press. And, once he starts that, and we'll see real early on how the Blue Devils are able to handle that kind of pressure. But again, Steve, this is normal. We're in a constellation bracket here.
Yep.
Constellation bracket, and we win here. We will play again tomorrow. Am I correct?
That's indeed correct.
Okay.
If we win here, we'll play tomorrow. I brought those brackets up just a few minutes ago, so I'll go ahead and bring those up again here right now. So we play. This is going to be the Cordell game, 1:30 here in just a few minutes, about a minute and a half before we get started. I'm going to say when we win this game, we'll advance into the third round. That game will be played. The ladies will play tomorrow at 1:30.
Okay.
And that'll be against the winner of tonight's Fairview versus Sayre game.
Fairview versus Sayre.
Yep.
Okay.
And so the boys are going to be in that exact same situation. When they win this game a little later this afternoon, they'll face the winner of the Fairview Sayre game. So Fairview and Sayre, both boys and girls, advance in the exact same way that we did. Only they'll play at 3 o'clock instead of 1:30.
Exactly.
We're going to stand up for the national anthem, folks. So we'll be back at you in just a minute.
Statement of the OSSAA. Good sportsmanship is learned in practice.
Well, that's our national anthem, folks. And we're getting started here with our opening announcements. So, Landry Hussey, Aubrey Bridges.
Aubrey Bridges, Steve, we're going to hope to bounce back game from her.
Amen.
We've seen her in her career come back and have some really special, spectacular games after a bad game. So hopefully she'll come back and be the leader and be the dynamic player she's always been.
Evelyn Carmona, we had Natalie Walker just a second ago, and Asia Richard to round it out with number 5. Interesting to note here, Mary Barton is walking and putting weight on that knee, but she's in street clothes tonight, or this afternoon, so we're not going to get to see her on the court.
Right. And we're going to play best case scenario here. Hopefully, she'll be feel better by tomorrow, Steve.
Well, and as I understand it, she's got a set of crutches that she's been using some. So glad to see her putting weight on it and walking on it down there right now.
Me too.
Number 20, Mackenzie Gray.
And Cordell, we talked earlier about Cordell. We'll get a chance to see them. They're starting their starting lineups right now to face our Lady Eagles and Brown. And Steve, I tell you what, man, I'm ready to just get that taste out of my mouth.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to hear Mayor's name for a while unless we meet them again here in state. Let's put our energy and let's put Eagle Nation. Let's get behind these ladies right now and push for continuing this tournament because it is now survive and advance for sure. Win or go home. And so everybody will be playing lights out, everything on the line right now today. Fairview America. And it'll be Hussey to tip it off against Cordell. And Watonga controls the tip.
Oh, Cordell with a quick steal there.
And the Lady Eagles will turn it over right there. Renee Jaforski is number 10. Number 20 is Mackenzie Gray. 21 is Peyton Garrison. And 23 is going to be Bailey Trobe. And that's going to be your starting 5 for your Cordell Blue Devils here, who will travel here to Fairview. And that's going to be a travel. We'll turn it right back over. Good pressure right there by Asia Richards. And Landry Hussey got caught in that trap. And the Eagles get the ball back. Early on here, ladies and gentlemen, 0-0. Both teams with each in possession. Both teams turn it over. Again, Lady Eagles beat by Merritt on Saturday night. No Mary Barton.
So did we turn that ball over? I thought that girl hit that.
It looked good. It looked like she did.
Must have been a turnover.
Exactly. And we'll get right back.
Over on Cordell.
So here early on, Steve-O, both teams with a little nerves right now, kind of trying to get started.
Yep.
Hussey, she'll take it in. She'll bring it into Bridges. Aubrey Bridges, number 10. Looks like Cordell. Hussey gets the ball in good position here down low. Bridges, deep 3. Here we go. Yes, and she starts it off with a 3-point shot. 1 for 1. Aubrey Bridges, as I said earlier, Steve, she's had some tremendously big games after a loss. Oh, almost a steal right there by Asia Richards, number 23. And she does come back and get a steal this time. Richards will take possession right here. She'll look up.
Derek, who had that steal?
That was Asia Richards, number 23. Stepped in, anticipated that pass.
I'm going to try to keep track of a few stats for us here today.
Sounds good. Walker in the corner. Dangerous pass. She goes over to Hussey. Hussey stop. Mid-range. Nice. Landry Hussey gives the Eagles a 5-point lead. 5-0 here early. Lady Eagles coming out, looking focused, looking determined. Cross-court pass. That's going to be another turnover, Steve-O. Another turnover for the Blue Devils, and they're having trouble right now. Put the ball in the basket. That'll be 4 turnovers for her right now early here in this first quarter. We're not even 2 minutes done yet. Eagles applying the pressure. Cordell unable to get a field goal attempt at this point. Richards, awesome game last week on Saturday.
Bridges,
Bridges, yes.
She knocks it down.
2 in a row, Aubrey Bridges. And real quick, Cordell called timeout.
Yeah. Time to do a little management here.
Exactly. 8-0 run by your Lady Eagles here Coming out the gate, Steve, and I tell you what, like I said, we wanted to get that merit taste out of our mouth.
Yes, buddy.
8-0 lead. Aubrey Bridges, 2 3-point shots. You know, we can forget about that real quickly.
Well, that's what fires this team up. When Bridges, you know, when that 3 ball's falling for her, the Lady Eagles are pretty much unstoppable.
Yep.
Whenever they're not falling for her, well, now they have to do other things to, you know, get everything going.
Exactly. Great
but
point.
whenever she's hot, you know, everything flows naturally. So
it sure is. Makes everything much easier. And she's come out here early on with the sharp eye, with the sharp shooting. Number 10, Eagles up early here, 8-0. Coach Campos will jump in the press, sensing what we're sensing.
There we go.
Another steal right there.
Pick off.
Shelby Miller, nice way to get in
Shelby
front of
for that one.
Exactly. Walker, deep 3. The rim up. Miller's down low. Good position right there. Nice. By number 33, Shelby Miller, who got a lot of playing time in last week's game on Saturday night. And with a nice presence down low, she'll keep
yeah. She's become such a contributor for the Lady Eagles basketball team.
And she'll get another possession for you Lady Eagles, who are looking sharp here early. Dribble, drive, no resistance. Goes right to the room right there. Natalie Walker, 10-0.
Devastating to a defense right there when a young lady's able to do that to them.
Exactly. Pressure. And that's going to be a foul right there on Hussey, Landry Hussey. Just kind of reached in there and got caught right there. But the Eagles looking sharp here early. 5 minutes, 25 seconds left to go. First quarter. Night and day. We've already got 10 points. I don't know if we had 10 points in the entire quarter last week on Saturday.
Yeah, but it was a lot more difficult.
It was a lot
Saturday
more difficult. Richards dribble drives. Walker again in the corner. Hit one just a few minutes ago. Can she go for 3 in a row? Aubrey Bridges! Ladies and gentlemen, she's catching fire, on fire. Call it what you want. That's 3 in a row from downtown. Number 10.
Look out, friends.
Taking it upon herself right now. Set the tone, set the mood.
That's another turnover to Cordell, and we're going to credit that, I think, a steal for Hussey. She knocked that ball away and caused it to go back court, and they had to touch it.
And just early on.
Well, now they're calling the ball our direction. So what was the caller, Derek?
I didn't see.
I mean, they initially called the backcourt, and then they've changed that.
I'm a little confused myself, Steve.
So they must have decided that since Landry touched it, that caused it to go into the backcourt, and then it's legal for Cordell to touch it after that if that's what happened.
I'm going to stick with it your way. Cordell finally gets a field goal attempt. They'll rim off. Well, back on offense for the Eagles. All us so far. Aubrey Bridges, they've been letting her shoot. She's been knocking them down, along with Natalie Walker. That one will rim off.
She almost gets her own rebound.
Almost gets her own rebound. And we talked about that last game, huh, Steve? How we love these girls will go after their own shot and go after their own miss.
That follow the shot that people learn how to do sure is effective often. Oh, look at Walker. Great find.
And Shelby Miller.
So we'll give Walker an assist on that. Miller with the finish.
Eagles back on defense.
There's a steal.
Another steal.
That's Miller.
And the steals racking up now.
Yeah, they sure are. Bridges inbounds the ball underneath the basket here. She finds Richard. Now back to Bridges.
Bridges again. 4 in a row, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my. What a display. What a first quarter.
Display. 12 points for her here early in the first.
Early in the first off 3-point shooting. She's 4 for 4. Aubrey Bridges had that first field goal right there for the Cordell Blue Devils. They'll finally get on the board after just some hot shooting from number 10. Aubrey Bridges, Carmona. Good look underneath. Alexander, no. Blue Devils come up with a steal. Back over to the Eagles.
There's a ball knocked away, picked up by Carmona.
Good look right there for Asia Richards. Almost no, but the Eagles looking sharp. Richards, pop. Yes, Lady Eagles taking care of business early in the first quarter. Trying to deliver the knockout blow. Deep shot right there by Cordell. A little rim off.
Good rebound there, Alexander.
Yep. Number 10, Jaworski. She's not afraid to shoot it. Good look, Carmela. Good ball movement right there. Lady Eagles. Nice basketball. Lady Eagles. And there'll be a stoppage of play here. And I think someone might have gotten hit. I'm not sure. Nose bleeding by number 22 there. Abby Preby. Looked like she got punched in the eye or poked in the eye. Press, Coach Campos, Lady Eagles. 20-0. 20-point lead right now. Everything working. And that's going to be a foul on Aubrey Bridges.
Say that was pretty light, but that's what happens when you're up 20 points early in the first quarter. They're going to call you a little bit more than they are the other team almost every time.
Exactly. But I'm telling you, Steve, just very impressive right now. Our Lady Eagles. Sharp focus. Cordell with the open shot. Top of the key. And she'll knock that down.
Number 12.
And Cordell student section getting up a little bit. And that was Reimer right there, number 12. Tristan Reimer. Nope. Offensive rebound by Carmona. Hussey over to Bridges. Good look. Same exact play. We'll do it again. No. Alexander. She misses this time. Cordell will get the rebound. Reimer. Stop. Pop. Number 21. No. Rebound.
Rebound number 10.
Eagles on the run. She'll stop and pull it out. Got Hussey. Over to Richards. Dribble drive for Hussey. Nice right there. And it's going to be on the ground. Looks like that was continuation, but it'll stay on the ground. Nice penetration right there by number 5, Landry Hussey.
Just not quite as generous with that continuation in the high school game as they are in the NBA game, are they?
I know it. Quick whistles, huh?
Yeah.
Here. Walker, she hit one earlier. She's going to hit one again.
Boom.
And the Eagles, downtown. There's a party downtown, and Watonga's inviting everybody. Hot shooting early on. Blue Devils will come right back and say, right back at you.
Number 12.
We got some shooters here, too.
That's her second three-pointer.
That's her second. Reimer with the distance, showing the range. Richards, no. And that's going to be foul on Carmona right there. Over the back. Going up for the rebound. But Cordell had position. And winding down here, first quarter, under 30 seconds. 25-7. Lady Eagles able to stretch the lead with some dynamic three-point shooting. Good defense right there by Asia Richards, number 23. Lion basketball. 15 seconds left to go, first quarter. Watonga up 25-7. Cordell looked to get a good shot. Pass it around. Deep three right here. Wow, bottoms right there. I'll tell you what.
Who fired that?
That was number 10 right there.
Okay, I was wondering.
And that's a little momentum going in at the end of the half right there.
Sure is.
Jaworski.
Cut the lead to 15.
Exactly. Jaworski with the range. Way out there.
Yeah, really deep ball.
Connected.
They do have some shooters, so I think now we can see, where a large part of their game comes from. I haven't seen them try to push the ball inside too much and really try to play the inside game as much as they're just trying to get the open shots on the arc. So apparently they're used to this. They know what they're doing, and they're playing their game.
Yeah, and they're looking confident too, not afraid to stretch it out there and shoot it. And she was from way out there, Steve.
Yep.
So this is probably part of their game. But right now, like I said, I mean, we started out so hot with Aubrey Bridges, knocking on all those free three-pointers, and Natalie Walker. That we're sitting on a comfortable 15-point lead. So I'm pleased right now with what's going on in the first quarter.
I sure am too. And anytime you score 25 points in a quarter, you're happy.
Exactly.
Coaching staff's going to be happy with that. Score 25 and give up 10. That's a pretty good ratio.
Yeah, really good ratio, and we look like the Lady Eagles we've been accustomed to seeing all year long.
Yep.
Getting turnovers, knocking down threes, playing tough defense, and led by number 10, Aubrey Bridges, with some, like I said, some hot outside shooting to give us a 15-point lead, and we'll start the second quarter with Cordell trying to build them a little momentum and climb back in this game. Right now, Eagles on top. And they'll get in, stop, pop. She hit the one earlier, no, rim off.
A rebound, Carmona.
Hussey, nice move right there. She'll get in.
Move to the basket.
Precision shot by Landry Hussey with a nice move. She's really good around the bucket. Cordell push. And is that going to be on Hussey? That will be number 2 if it is.
It's going to call that on. They're going to call that on Walker, I believe. Yep, 11. No go on the long ball there.
And he'll get the rebound again. Uh-oh. And this comes, Steve. We got some. There we go. Good rebound right there by Asia Richards. Student section for Cordell Blue Devils starting to pick up a little bit. Yep. They've arrived and trying to get behind their team here who's down by 17 and showing some signs, Steve.
Yep, they sure are. So yeah, their student section is pretty well populated here. The Watonga student section, we have one, and we just need to make a few more plays here, and I think they'll get fired up and get to hollering. They're on their feet. And the Blue Devils with the turnover.
Yep. They'll give it right back to us. 6 minutes, 55 seconds. Just getting started here, second quarter. Your Lady Eagles, hot first quarter. Great three-point shooting.
Bridges to bring the ball up the floor. Now to Richard, back to Bridges. Walker in the corner. She's going to fire a three.
Walker, nice stroke.
Nails it.
Again, Natalie Walker. What a sight to see right there, Steve. That's her third, right?
That's number 2.
That's number 2 for Natalie.
And she hit a little two-pointer as well, so she's got 8 points now.
All right, Natalie Walker with 8 points. We've got Aubrey Bridges with 12.
And here comes Brian Holdridge in the game.
For Natalie Walker.
7 turnovers for Cordell.
Carmona playing tough defense.
Yeah, good tough defense right out there near the half court line.
Yep, pushing extended. And
Holdridge with a steal.
Exactly, Brian with a steal. That'll be 8 turnovers for Cordell here tonight. Eagles able to get them playing pressure defense. Nice look again, and I tell you what, Landry Huffy having lots of success right there down low. Whatever Coach Campos is fine, it's working right now. And number 5 is able to produce and be very efficient down low.
So we saw Hussey, with quite a bit of that kind of play against Merritt, and she had a lot of success down in there. Actually got them in foul trouble.
Sure did. And she'll rim off with the free throw there, but again, very active. Landry Hussey. She's got 4 points. She's looking for point number 5. High arcing, beautiful free throw shot right there. It'll drop. Eagles comfortable lead, 21-point lead here, second quarter. Holdridge, she'll force it in the corner.
By Holdridge right there.
Miller, and they're going to need to get it across, Steve, and they're not going to do it. Yeah, and that's going to be Watonga ball.
Timeout.
Oh, they call the timeout?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cordell called the timeout.
They call the timeout. We'll take a 20-second timeout. I didn't know it was getting close.
Yeah.
It was getting close right
She
now.
wasn't going to make it across the line before the 10-second mark.
And so we'll take a timeout here, and Coach Campbell will get her girls, and I'm sure she's, letting them know, continue pressure. Let's finish this half as strong as we can. Try to stretch this lead. And I wouldn't say relaxed in the second half, but having a more comfortable second half, Steve.
I would say so. You definitely want to keep the fire going and keep the points coming. And, you don't want to let down at all against any team in basketball in the playoffs. So, they just need to, I think they're going to want to keep doing what they're doing.
Exactly. Pressure.
They're pressuring the ball. They're playing good, solid trap defense.
Exactly. And if they're going to give us that three-point shot, we're going to continue to take it, and hopefully we're going to make it because our percentage is very nice right now from the three-point arc. Coach Campbell's drop back. Traditional man-to-man defense. She'll drop out of the press. Up 21 here. Another turnover right there. And Miller just take control over it. Richards. Yeah! She joins the three-point party.
Way to go, 23.
She'll get her name in the scout column with a three-pointer. And it's raining threes here in Fairview this half for your Watonga Lady Eagles.
Sure is.
And that looked like a double dribble to me. Yep, and she'll turn it over again. Another turnover, Steve, and they're racking up turnovers here.
They are. That's going to be the story of the game for Cordell, I think.
Almost in double-digit turnovers in the first half here.
Yeah, I've got 7 counted so far.
And this is more like Watonga Lady Eagle basketball we're used to. Suffocating defense, getting you to turn it over. Three-point shooter, Shelby Miller, go to work. That's going to be a travel. She'll turn it back over. Had good intentions. Thought about it. And we say it all the time, Steve, as soon as she develops an inside game and gets a little bit more experience, she's going to be tough to stop. And it'll be another turnover right there.
Yep, that's turnover Cordell. They I believe stepped out of bounds.
Yep. Pressure getting to them. It's about 10 turnovers for the Cordell Blue Devils. Lady Eagles making it tough. Briar Holders will take a three, and I tell you what, Steve.
Knock it down.
I tell you what. It's raining threes this first half. Holdage. And
just keep battling that, Briar. That's good play right there.
And I tell you what, she looked confident right there, didn't she?
Yeah,
there was no hesitation. She stepped right into that shot. As she was like a junior or senior, and dropped it, knocked it down. Good for you, Briar.
Got to see her wheels on display there just a little bit.
Sure did.
She runs track, and she's one of the the fast track runners, and so she really was able to speed behind that girl and knock that ball away.
Very athletic. You get there. Cordell looking for anything right now. Down 17. Excuse me. Down 27.
There we go. Yep. Landry Hussey knocks one away.
Almost, and then Shelby Miller finishes off.
Down.
And that'll be 10 turnovers for your Lady Eagles have turned, and then we'll turn it right back over.
Yep.
And good look right there. It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow going to go back to the Lady Eagles. So right now, both teams in the second quarter turning the ball over, but we've got a huge lead here. Giving the Watonga faithful who made the trip, the 45-minute, 50-minute trip from Watonga here to Fairview this afternoon. Something to cheer for here early. Miller, Holdage, back to Miller. Walker, she'll dribble, she'll drive. She's got Bridges, who's been hot tonight. No, she'll finally miss. But
Lady Eagles doing such a good job rebounding. We got 2 girls getting a hold of an offensive rebound there at the same time.
Exactly, hustling. Who wants it more? And so that'll be.
So the tie ball there is going to bring up a Cordell possession.
Walker. So on the floor, you got Alexander, Holdage. Oh, and a nice rip right there for Bria, who shows you some of her potential.
We'll call that a steal for Briar.
Yep.
And another turnover for Cordell.
Exactly. Nice steal, nice pickpocket right there.
Yeah, buddy.
I'll tell you what, she's showing you things to come here with this young lady. Very gifted, highly talented freshman. Good look right there. Hold it. Pass it. Bridges. No. Walker. Alexander. Dominate. No. And it'll be a foul on Bridges. That's a frustration foul right there for Aubrey. And that's going to be number 2 for her. And I'm sure Coach Campbell will look to sit her for the rest of the half. Walker playing defense, denying the ball. And it'll be sub. And she'll come out. And number 23, Asia Richards, will enter the ball game. Richards with 5 points here in his first half. Takes Bridges' place. And Cordell on the move here. Got something going, but they'll miss. Good, tough rebound right there. Shelby Miller. Holdage. Richards. 3. Drop him one time. Drop him one time, Asia. She's such a great shooter. It's one of those shooters, Steve, too. Every time it leaves her hand, you think it's going to go in.
Yep, that's true. She's really come on as a great shooter this year.
Right back at you.
Number
right
10.
back at you. Yeah, number 10. She got a nice little stroke there. That's Jaworski. She's had 2 threes today. Trying to keep him in it. Alexander. Uh-oh. And another jump ball. Will stay right here.
The Watonga ball.
Yep. Mass substitution right here for Coach Campbell. She'll come back with Hussey, Carmona, Miller, and Bright. And Holding will take a seat. So you've got Walker, Richard, Carmona, Hussey, and Alexander on the floor. Open shot right there. Natalie Walker. Nope. Good rebound, Evelyn Carmona.
Yes, sir.
Walker thinks about it, and then she's going to actually take it. No, she's not shy today, Steve. We talk about her a lot in personality. She's just, I'm shooting tonight.
Yep.
Putting all on the line and shooting tonight.
We'll play some strong D here, too.
Yep.
She's going to keep after it. Almost knocks it away there. Cordell continues to try to push the ball in. They're having a hard time. Lady Eagles suffocating defense here. They're going to call tie ball. That'll remain Cordell basketball. The side out Cordell. And Kaya Black's going to check in here for Natalie Walker. Got 1:59 left here in the half, folks. So the first half is winding down.
Sorry, Steve.
Oh, you're good. Nope, there's a great steal by Carmona.
Exactly. Just she turned her back over, but just nice length right there by Carmona. She's such a presence back there.
So this is gonna end up Lady Eagle basketball. So is it not really a turnover?
I missed that. I missed that.
I'm gonna erase that off of the turnover call.
I missed that last possession. I think there was a steal and then she went over and back. Steve, nice shot right there by Evelyn Carmona.
So we had 2 turnovers right there. Then.
Yep. 42-13, second quarter here. Minute, 37 seconds. Lady Eagles on a mission today. Coming out, very first quarter, very first early possessions. Using the three-point shot.
Had the sophomore Kaya Black check in here while you were stepped away there, Derek.
Okay.
She's getting a few minutes here.
Right
she
there,
gets a great rebound
15.
right there.
And nice rebound, Taya with worlds of potential. Hussey, 3-point, beautiful shot right there, Landry Hussey. You see the rotation on that ball, Steve? I mean, wow, that's just a beautiful shot right there.
She's got that really high, release, the late release shot, and I love to watch those.
She does.
So that was a 3 ball, huh?
Yep, that was 3.
I was looking down at my stats column.
Right back at you. That's a deep 3. Steph Curry range.
Rebound Carmona.
Good look right there by Carmona. Dribble, drive, Hussey come under control. Little rim off. Rebound right there by Cordell. They'll look to push. Oh, nice right there. Good move right there by number 23 from the Lady Blue Devils with some creativity right there. Tell you what.
33 seconds left here in the first half.
And that was Miss Trobe right there, number 23.
Lady Eagles content here just to hold it for a few more seconds.
Yep.
And then get that last shot.
And Kaya Black
hold
right there. She don't have to do that. She can hold it to the last. I always wonder what's the number, from a coach's standpoint, what's the number that you move on, Steve?
So, these used to be 10 seconds
Great
or so.
look. Did you get that?
Yes, sir.
Beautiful call, Coach Campos. I tell you what. Go ahead, Steve. I'm sorry.
So it used to be maybe somewhere around 10 seconds or so, you would begin that last play. These days, teams are a little more patient. They're waiting until, 6, 7, 8 seconds, something like that, before they start their move. Just kind of depends on, I think, the situation in the game and when, how well your dribblers are able to, penetrate and then find that open shot on the outside.
I agree with you, Steve. I agree.
Today, the Lady Eagles are pretty much having their way with this game, 48-15 here. So it's a 33-point advantage at the half.
Yes, at the half, Steve.
Yeah.
At the half here, and like I said, if we talked about earlier, getting that merit taste out of our mouth, it is completely gone.
Yep.
And now our Lady Eagles are looking like the Lady Eagles we've been seeing all season, dominating opponents who don't really stack up to them a lot. And Steve, I see you got some stats for us.
I do, so I'm going to run through these real quick here, Derek. So in the 3-point column, I have 4, 7, 9, 11 3-pointers for the Lady Eagles, 4 of which for Bridges, 3 for Richard, 2 for Walker, 1 for Holdage, and 1 for Hussey. Pardon me if I missed 1 or 2 there somewhere, but I'm doing the best I can here, watching and calling and marking. But 3-pointers to the Cordell column, they only have 4.
Okay.
The turnovers is the big situation. Cordell with 11 committed turnovers that I have marked here. There may be 1 or 2 more there.
Right.
And to 5 Lady Eagle committed turnovers.
Right.
So that's a big part of this. And then, we've got a pile of rebounds from Miller. We've got steals and rebounds from Carmona. 3 rebounds, 2 steals. That rebound column for Miller, that steal column for Miller was 4. So our Lady Eagles really active tonight. 2 steals from Holdage. Just love to see some of this going on. This is, if you notice on my pad here, Derek, I've got a list of names, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lady Eagles been in the game, and everybody has something marked on their stats.
Yeah, just how Coach Campos drew it up. Huh,
yep,
Steve?
that's how she drew it up. This is a team effort right here, Frank.
Team effort, that's right, Steven. Thank you for taking the stats, my man. You know, and I know it's difficult, trying to call the game and keep the stats, but you were able to do that, and it just makes it, such a better, much more favorable halftime show. We're able to tell these kids stats and things like that. So, and we talked about that at lunch today, didn't we, Steve? Like next year, just having someone who will be able to.
Well, we did. So
being able to bring games.
One of the things that I did want to go ahead and mention is Mr. Hildebrand has talked to us and mentioned to us that there's plans in the work to make a broadcasting class next year at Watonga Public Schools, and so that'll be an opportunity for students to do what our students are already doing right now, but for high school credit instead of just as volunteers. So we're hoping that what we can do at that point is we'll be able to trade some responsibilities around a little bit. So we'll be able to have a stats keeper, and we'll be able to have somebody rotated through, operating the computer and the camera, and get everybody with some experience on the microphone with the headset. Just looking forward to that growing into something really awesome for our school next year. So
no doubt, Steve. And I just think about it, man. I wonder if we would have had this when I was growing up.
Oh yeah. I mean, wouldn't this have been fun?
It would have been fun, man. To be able to have a class like this. A class. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And hats off to the administration and just the way they're thinking. week, and now, we talked to him, and it's just the jobs that these children, these kids these days are going to have out there, they're not created yet.
Right,
You understand
exactly.
what I'm saying? So we got to give them and equip them with all the resources and
That's right.
ability that we can, so they can have the best opportunity.
It's not just a small deal, Derek. There's kids graduating from high school around Oklahoma right now that are finding full academic scholarships at university for broadcasting, right? And a lot of it is coming out of this COVID stuff.
Right.
Schools are adopting broadcast programs for their students, and the students are getting into it. And colleges, communications and broadcasting is a big deal in this planet.
On its way up.
Yeah, I mean, it's always been a big deal, and it's only growing. It's not
Yep.
shrinking. Information exchange and getting stuff out there for people for both entertainment and news and current events purposes is just exploding.
Exactly.
And so this is training for some of the things that our students will do in the future.
Exactly,
So.
Steve. And so we're a part of it. We passed that bond and just the new things that are going on. And so, so Eagle Nations, you're out there listening. I mean, Steve and I, we started this thing, but the school and I, we're going to perfect this and help it become a platform in the class and the learning tool for just about everybody, Steve. And I think that's great.
We said it at our playoff preview, and I'm going to say it again here. We're going to say it again. Coach Cole and his leadership in getting this deal started, can't credit him enough.
Yep.
He just came here, and he's not a real overbearing kind of guy. He's just like hey, I got this idea. What do y'all think? And the ideas are spectacular every time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's something very interesting. And when he called me, 2 years ago, I just was like, what, what? And then now it's just like, it's just a part of us now, Steve.
Yep.
And so,
Yep.
That
fellow has vision, and we appreciate him a lot for caring, being a part of our school system, caring for our kids, and just being the man that he is. So.
And Steve, we got some other helpers with us tonight, huh?
We do. So we've got Emmy Lake on camera. She's been our cameraman for most of the football and basketball seasons, and she's just been doing a great job.
Yeah,
so
sure has.
Big shout out to Emmy Lake. We've got Sydney Lake here on the computer tonight. She's our producer tonight. We've got Cy Lake. He's going to produce the boys' game. So Sydney's doing the girls' game. Cy's going to do the boys' game. We had Jacob Unruh here. He produced on the computer both of our playoff games on Saturday night, and he's been doing that for us this year.
Did a fine job.
He does a great job. So we just love having our students involved. It's been a lot of fun. Folks, we're going to take a little break. It's about 4 minutes left here in the halftime period, and then we'll bring you the action back as soon as they blow the buzzer, and we're ready to get started playing some basketball. WatongaEagles.tv, everybody.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Hey, friends, here we go.
Oh, yeah, coming back at you.
Halftime is over. We had our gummy bear break, and now it's time for some more basketball.
The gummy bear break, the traditional Steve and Derek broadcast with the gummy bears.
It's important. We're going to give Derek the humanitarian award of the day for bringing the gummy bears for your broadcast crew for the game.
Gotta have it, Steve. Back at you. Early on here, Bridges again. She stays hot, Steve. What a first half for Aubrey Bridges. What is that, 4 3-pointers, Steve? That'll be number 5.
That'll be number 5.
And I think, man, I'm telling you, Steve, they'll turn the ball over right there for Cordell. Give the Eagles back to basketball. And I'm trying to remember the last time I've seen Aubrey Bridges hit this many for 3-pointers, Steve.
So I don't know.
Rapidly.
Yeah, one of the things that is going to be nice, a bit if we can end up having a rotating stats keeper for all the games is we'll compile a set of stats like that.
Yep.
And we'll be able to do some of those. Well, how many did she hit maximum?
Again, Steve, no. Exactly. We'll be able to compare, and we'll be able to keep her career stats, basically, Steve. And so yeah, that's number 5. I mean, and she is on fire right now. And I mean, let's just keep it what it is. Keep it real, Steve. Aubrey Bridges with 5 3-pointers. There's not a lot of teams who have a lot of chance against Watonga Lady Eagles.
Right. When stuff like that's going on, it's and to some degree, you gotta talk a little bit about credit Merritt's defense back on Saturday night for getting in her face.
Right.
And keeping her from being able to take the shots that she wants to take.
Mm-hmm.
But she got open shots then. She's getting open shots now. She's just, on tonight.
Yep. They're just dropping
today.
And you just get that feeling.
So there's a turnover to the Eagles.
And I used to hear Michael Jordan say, the rim just seems like a big old bucket that you just throw into and where you can't miss. And she's in one of those zones here today.
Yep.
And like you said, Merritt played her different. They did. They played her different. They played her below the rim, below with a lot of hand checking and hand swiping. And
completely identify with Jordan there and what he said about, some of those nights when the bucket just seems like it's as big as a 55-gallon drum.
Right.
I had nights in high school that seemed like I could have kicked it with my foot and it would have went in.
Right, Steve. And exactly what how she must be feeling, I'd imagine right now.
Yeah.
The stroke is going down. It feels good, and I'm just so happy for her to see her rebounding.
Carmona taking a seat right now.
In her whole career, Steve, I mean, beware when she does have a bad game because she always comes right back. And Miller almost had one there. 6:14 left, third quarter, second round, regional playoffs. Lady Eagles coming out early. Hot 3-point shooter in the first half. Got a nice lead. Want to just ride this one into the fourth quarter and be looking for tomorrow afternoon. We time out right now, Cordell.
Just a quick PSA, if the girls do win, as it looks like they probably will here this afternoon, they will play tomorrow at 1:30, and we do not yet know their opponent. Their opponent will get decided tonight in the 6:30 game. It'll be between Fairview and Sayre.
Sayre. For tomorrow, for the right to go to area, correct?
For the right to go to area.
That's right. Tomorrow's game will be to go to area and move on in the state playoffs, where we've been waiting to get all year long. And so, if we get another showing tomorrow like we're having right here, we'll be in there. We'll be in Hennessy.
So there's 2 paths into the area tournament, one through the consolation bracket, one through the winners bracket. So both Eagle teams entered into the consolation side of the bracket as of Saturday night. But just so everybody knows, this is a double elimination tournament all the way up to the beginning of the state tournament. So as long as you can win out, you can win state.
Exactly. Our chance is just as good as anyone else's.
Yep.
We just got to play a few more games, and there's no room for error. Walker had a good first half. Lively first half. She came alive. She was very active, more active we've seen her. Richards, top of the key. Gets to roll. 23. Racking them up. I got Ted earlier. Great 3-point shooter. Good stroke. Rebound, Bridges. She'll look up. Eagles hadn't really had to run that much today. It's been doing this
Walker.
right here, just stopping and popping, and then they're giving up those 3-pointers, and Natalie Walker with 3. And she's got the stroke.
Just a hailstorm of 3-pointers out here tonight.
And we play on these rims twice now, Steve. I think we
got them figured out.
Exactly. Walker, good defense, good ball pressure right there. Miller tries not to get beat back door. Good defense right there by Aubrey Bridges. Anticipated that, made a nice block.
Well, Derek, you can't ever turn a player into a statistic because you've got human heart and drive, that mixes in there. But you do kind of, as a coach or as a fan or as a team, have to feel like when you have a difficult night that you haven't had a great night before that, or you just had average nights, and then you have a difficult night, you got to feel like you got a good night coming, and that's kind of what's happening here tonight.
Exactly, and she continues, Steve.
Oh my God,
another one.
That's 6 of them.
Yeah, and Steve, we're going to be leaning into records time here. Playoff record for most 3-pointers. We're going to have to get our history buffs, our Eagle Nation history buffs out here.
Pull the audience here.
Exactly, pull the audience because.
This
Aubrey Bridges is stacking. Is that 7 3-pointers, Steve?
6.
That's 6.
She got 18 points, and every single one of them is from a 3-pointer.
So she's about 6 for 7. I think I only seen her miss one time. But what a display, ladies and gentlemen. So, tune in. Stay right where you are. You could be watching history right now with number 10, Aubrey Bridges, on a remarkable 3-point run right now for the Lady Eagles. Started off in the first half, and she's just continuing in the second half. Shooting the lights out, shooting Cordell right out of this gym. Bridges, and that's going to come off.
That's going to be a turnover.
And you can just see the frustration right now of Cordell. I look like I went off.
Oh, he said that's off of us. Okay, not a turnover. Sure looked to me like she just bounced it off her knee.
Sure did. Dribble drive, good defense, Alexander. Bridges will step out. Well, number 10, and
it's going to remain Cordell ball. Bridges with a good hustle there, getting down on the floor and getting after one. Holdage to face guard her. There's a turnover on Cordell. So Alexander disrupting her dribble just enough to make her bounce it on the line and turn the ball over.
3 minutes, 34 seconds. Bridges over there holding Richard down low to Miller.
Bridges.
Nope, let the rim off this time.
Rebound Holdage.
And she'll turn it over. Turnover Holdage. You see that?
Yeah, Bridges like a cat ready to pounce on that deal. 10 thought she was going to get to shoot one.
Exactly.
Bridges like, no, you're not.
Dvorsky goes up. No. Nothing doing for the Blue Devils. Got to be frustrating right now. Eagles everywhere. Wide open shot here.
Richard.
Nice. Asia Richard.
Down. That's 5 for her.
3-point party.
So the Lady Eagles with more points from the 3-point arc than from outside it than inside it.
And that was my next question, Steve. We got more from the arc than we do down low. Just an awesome display of shooting here for your Lady Eagles. It's kind of one of those things to where you want to save some of that for tomorrow, Steve.
Nope. You just take it when it comes.
Take it when it comes. And what do we got here? So they're going to let him sub in, and now.
Yeah, Holdage will end up taking the ball out of bounds. Looks like Richard will be her preferred target here.
Exactly. 63-15.
So 48 of those 63 are come from 3-pointers, Derek.
Yep.
More than 2/3 of their points.
And Coach Campbell has got to be pleased. We'll turn it over. Carmona.
Oh, Holdage stepping in there with a little accidental foul. That happens. That's 2 team fouls on Watonga to 1 for Cordell, so neither team nearing the bonus right now.
Nope. 1 minute, 57 seconds. We're under 2 minutes here. Third quarter. Good game, Lady Eagles. No problem so far with Cordell Blue Devils. Pressure defense. Cordell only 15 points through 3.
There we go. Good steal, Carmona.
You like to see her stop. And Richards, she'll dribble drive, take it all the way to the bucket. And no. Alexander, it'll go the other way. Come back to Cordell. Sub now. Natalie Walker come in for Asia Richards. With 1 minute, 25 seconds left to go, third quarter. Cordell just not really any chance of getting the rhythm here today, huh, Steve?
Right. The Lady Eagles defense has just been a little too much for them. Just unable to find themselves a niche to go exploit. Every time they have, it looks like they've found a way to get the ball inside or found a way to get the ball, back out to the arc and shoot a three-pointer. The Lady Eagles have just come up with a new way to frustrate that.
Exactly. Just been a problem for Cordell right early on, and we don't have class ranks on these young ladies from Cordell, but some of these young ladies could be their final game. Some could, be back next year, but for us, it's do or die.
Yep.
And so it's just nice to know that we're going to be playing again tomorrow, Steve.
Kaya Black back in the game here late in the third. 1 minute left.
Walker looking over. Hold it. She'll hit a three-pointer early in the first quarter. First half, she tried again. She's not afraid. Nope. And a steal right there by Holdridge.
Holdridge taking that ball away from her.
Yeah, Holdridge showing you some flashes of her talent on the basketball court. And are they going to call a foul, or is that a...
No, I don't believe so. I think they called a... Oh, Holdridge must have had her foot out of bounds, or part of her body out of bounds. They didn't change the possession arrow, so that was not a tie ball.
Holdridge looking her over. Looking for the steal. Good defense right there by Carmona. Nice.
Yep. That's we'll credit Carmona with that one.
Oh, Natalie Walker, good dribble drive right there.
Walker was the one that came up with it.
It'll stay with Tonga ball. Did they call a turnover here, Steve, or did they just going to possession and stay with Watonga?
Yeah, possession stay with Watonga. And Cordell substituting now. Number 10 coming back in. That's one of their shooters. Walker to shoot from the corner. Not quite making it.
Nice. Kaya Black right
rebound.
there.
Kaya Black.
Gets her name in the scoring column.
And the rebound column.
Yep.
Again.
Number 15. Offensive rebound right there. Johnny on the spot. And it'll rim off.
So that's going to end the third quarter, and the Lady Eagles are going to have a 49-point advantage going into the fourth quarter, Derek.
Yeah, that's it. Can you say that again? 49-point advantage. I said, like we thought earlier, no one's thinking about merit now.
Right.
These ladies are shooting lights out, and the talk from today will be our three-point shooting, Steve.
I think so, Derek. We've still, I think I announced it a little bit ago, we have 5, 10, 15, 16. So that's 48 points. 48 of our 65 points come from the three-point arc.
And, Steve, we've been doing this for 2 years. This might have been the first, 3 quarters of pure three-point shooting, the best that we've seen, and I know we're playing, a team that, it's not as advanced as us, but just to see that we still got that stroke.
Well, to go out in practice and hit this many, three-pointers is a pretty nice little practice session. So to be able to do this in an actual game with an actual opponent, feels really good.
It does. It feels really good, and I'm very proud of these young ladies. They show a lot of character here today. No Mary Barton coming to the consolation bracket. We know where their expectations are.
Yep.
We meet Merritt again. I don't think Merritt can, do us the same way they did. But
well, it's definitely the dogfight is on.
It is, and so we're going to try to wrap this up. Fourth quarter started out. Lady Eagle, huge, up big in the fourth quarter. Second round, regional playoff. Watonga Lady Eagles versus Cordell Lady Blue Devils here in Fairview, Oklahoma. on a Monday afternoon. Shot. Good defense right there by Holdridge. So now Coach Campbell's going to let some of the younger Lady Eagles come in, as she normally does. Keeps a veteran in with them. That veteran will be Hussey today.
Yeah, so Whitley Johnson checked in there at the quarter break. She's playing post position down low.
Mm-hmm. She's at the low post. And you got Hussey at high post. Holdridge wide open shot right here. No. And there's a scram for the ball, and it's going to be.
Lady Eagles are all smiles right now. That's that 49-point advantage feeling right there. You can see it on their faces.
There you go, huh? That's that 49-point advantage smile right there.
Yep.
Steve-O, where.
Love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Love to see it.
Games in hand, we're playing, our style of ball. And, again, thing right now, get everybody out of here injury-free. So we're trying to be somewhat at full strength tomorrow when we play the winner of Fairview-Sayre. Deep three, no.
Yeah, that didn't find any material in or around the basket, so that'll be Lady Eagle basketball.
Walker pull it up, bring it up. Over to Kaya Black. And Walker, dribble drive. She'll look, throw it up, no.
Nice little Euro step she did
was
there.
A nice little Euro step. Almost finished it. Going to be a timeout not a timeout, but we'll break in action for Holdridge to tie her shoe. 6 minutes, 33 seconds. Walker by herself, open, yes.
Knocks it down.
Yes. Natalie Walker, I tell you what.
She now has 4.
She's got 4 3-pointers. Stroke's looking nice. She's found her stroke. And she looked like she's healthy, Steve.
Yeah, she really does.
Big three. Hussey with the rebound. She'll look around. Got options. She's got Walker. Walker feeling it. Kaya Black will turn it over. Well, right now they'll give it back to the Eagles. 3. Oh, Kaya Black. Off the rim, off the backboard.
Off the backboard.
Yeah.
Little bank action there.
15 with the action. Nice to see her getting some run.
Holdridge slaps that right out of her
sounded like
hand.
a ball right there.
Sure did.
It sounded like she got all ball right there. I guess the ref saw something we didn't. They'll turn it over. 5 minutes, 36 seconds, fourth quarter. Eagle faithful traveled well here on this afternoon. Student section, not at full capacity, but we traveled. And I'm looking over here, Steve. Is this the Gary school section over here? I'm not Gary, Fairview, sorry. Fairview school section over here.
I think that may be what that is. Looks like we may have some.
What time is it? Is school
yes.
out? Yeah,
but sometimes whenever, we do that too, whenever there's something big going around school, sometimes you'll have a class or two that has, an opportunity, for the afternoon to come watch a game. That looks like what's probably happening here.
Exactly. Nice on a Monday. So, so we're on the visitor side, home side over there, and so I'm going to say that's what's going on in the school here. I actually can now identify some of the players. Another turnover. Bridges back in the game.
Yeah, and so we've got Jaden Turney is now in the game for the first time. So glad to see Jaden making an appearance here in the playoffs.
No doubt, Steve. No doubt. And we've got to figure out who's got the ball here. Looks like Watonga's going to have the basketball. Winding down almost 5 and change. Fourth quarter. Eagles dominating. Total domination today. Holdridge, no. Cordell not in really any hurry. Nice. She's got a stroke. She's not afraid to.
That's her third three-pointer that I've counted so far. So she's a pretty good shooter in her own right.
She is. Not afraid to step up and give it a look.
Kaya Black going to shoot another one.
Tried the backboard
a little bit
again.
off.
Yep.
And Turney grabbing a hold of that and knocking it down.
Turney, there she is. Getting in the scoring column. It'll be 2 for her. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Whitley Johnson might be the only Lady Eagle that hasn't scored. So we'll look to, she'll enter the game here and look to try to get in the scoring column.
Rebound Black.
On the run. She'll stop and bring it back out.
And they call number 11 on Cordell's side for the foul right there. So Carmona and Johnson checking in for Bridges and Black. So we've got Carmona, Johnson, Alexander, Holdage, and Turney on the floor. 3:52 left here in the fourth.
Turney dribble drive.
Yeah, driving the baseline there.
And crowd anticipating Whitley Johnson taking a shot. Turney, stop. No. Back over Holdage. There it is, Whitley. No, she'll turn it over.
Yep. Cordell with a steal, number 10.
Whitley. Oh, that's a double dribble. Good defense right there by Whitley Johnson. Number 14, way to get back. Hold your ground. Get to the turn it over. Nice. It's number 10 right here. She's good.
Holdage getting right down there on the floor. Hustle, and getting hold of the ball. Tie ball, and it's going to go back to Cordell. A great hustle there, Brian.
You know what I'm seeing a little bit right now, Steve? I'm seeing a little bit of Merritt style from our Lady Eagles right now. Once the possession is got, quickly attack.
Right back in there and attack the ball, right?
Quickly attack the person with the ball, who it is, the rebound or whatever. Get on them and put pressure on them right as soon as they go, and don't let them get going.
3 minutes left here in the fourth quarter.
She's hot.
Number 10 knocks another one down. That's her fourth.
Alexander.
Holdage with the 3 ball.
That's her second indoor, right?
Sure is.
That's her second from downtown. Brian Holdage, number 3. Eagles lighting it up today. Again.
Getting a little preview here of some of the names that we're going to get to call next year. So, we've got Turney and Holdage both on the floor right now. I don't think anyone else is a senior that's on the floor right now.
Johnson, Whitley. Again.
Is that Holdage again?
That's Holdage again with the triple. Another triple, Steve. And this is our future coming up here. Steve. Whoa.
These are our freshmen.
These are freshmen right now. Coach Campos has got to be loving this. Good drive right there. And number 23 for the Blue Devils, Bailey Trobe. She's been quiet today, but she'll step to the line right now for 2. On a nice post move right there. But again, Holdage, stroke looking good. Is what's going on in here today, Steve. Everybody dropping them here today.
That's right.
I might even make a 3-pointer here today, Steve. What do you think?
I think you probably can, Derek.
I can drop one today. I can't shoot
can.
a lick. Yeah, everybody. Alexander will come out. Black will come back in. Winding down here, 1 minute, 45 seconds. Huge lead for Watonga. Great showing for your Lady Eagles. What a bounce back. They've always been able to do that. After a loss, come back and completely make us forget about it. Carmona, drive. Black, she'll stop, she'll pop. Good looking shot, no.
Just a little bit short, but definitely a good-looking stroke and, and a high arc on the ball. I like the look of the shot.
And that'll be a foul on Whitley Johnson. Just didn't get back in time. And now I see all the Fairview. It must be time to go home, Steve. I see the Fairview faithful, the student section we just talked about. They must have heard the bell.
It's getting time.
Yeah. One minute, 19 seconds.
Something inside of me somewhere, Derek, wants to see one more Lady Eagle point.
Come on.
I want to break that 80 mark.
Hey, I want to see one more three-pointer, Steve. I don't know. I tell you what, we've been killing them. Here it is. Carmona.
Lady Eagles very patient here, looking for the shot they want, and that's where they need to be. We just need to burn clock, and if they give us something easy to take
no. We're going to be following Holdridge right there.
Little foul on Bria, and that'll be her fourth foul. So.
Fourth foul with 9 points still. All 3-pointers for Miss Holdridge. Nice showing right there off the bench.
Yep, great game.
And coming up next is the men. Watonga Eagles will be playing the same team, the Cordell Blue Devils, same school. That's the ladies here. And we will look to also rebound.
Yes.
From Saturday night and get that taste out of our mouths as well. Turney down to Carmona. Jump ball, possession arrow will stay Watonga. Winding down, 13 seconds.
And Holdridge with a good move to the ball there, knocked it away.
Almost a steal right there by Bria.
Oh, there's Kaya Black with what would have been a great steal. Just bumped into her a little bit. I'm going to call her for a foul.
She was getting ready to get on her horse too, and she's
yeah, she was
to the bucket.
She wanted that one more point as well.
We got 6 seconds. We got a shot. Get it up. Here it is, Steve. You're only nope. I'm not going to get there.
Yeah, we're going to hold it.
Yeah.
So that's how it's going to end. The Eagles win this one by 50, Derek.
Yep.
By 50.
50 burger.
So Lady Eagles really putting on a performance here this evening against an outmatched Cordell Blue Devils, Lady Blue Devils team. Great sportsmanship on both sides. We saw, lots of hands held out to lift each other up. We saw, a lot of great basketball out of your Lady Eagles, and they advance on into the third round of the regional tournament.
Yep.
So they'll come and they'll try to win against whoever wins the Sayre Fairview game later on this evening. That'll be who our Lady Eagles face tomorrow at 1:30.
Exactly, Steve. Exactly. You know, my take, Steve, is we came in and we did what we had to do.
Yep.
You know, it was on our schedule. This is the path. This is the road we got to go. The way we got to go. So we came in, took care of business. Great 3-point shooting from our ladies.
Oh, man, yeah.
You know, so we'll just look forward to tomorrow afternoon, and like I said, if we can continue to shoot this way. You know, whether it's Fairview or Sarah, they're going to.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're going to hit, 6 out of 7 of your 3-pointers, as Aubrey Bridges did, that's hard to defend against.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and like you said, Steve, it's hard to do in practice. You know,
it is hard to do in
out
practice.
here in the playoff game. You know what I'm saying? So, great job of shooting, ladies. And they felt free, they felt loose, and made them count today here in Fairview.
Yep. So, folks, you know the drill, but for those of you that are watching that haven't watched in a while or haven't watched before, what's going to happen is we're going to end this broadcast, and then we're going to start the new one for the boys' game.
Mm-hmm.
So what's going to happen on the webpage there at WatongaEagles.tv is if you just leave it on there, the new broadcast should automatically start playing once we bring it live. If it doesn't, go ahead and refresh your browser and then click on that Watonga Eagles boys game. This is going to be versus the Cordell Blue Devils, so that's how it'll be listed there and shown there on the screen. Go ahead and click on that once it comes up, and the game will start to play. What we'll do, we'll take this down. We'll come back up on the other side in just a few moments. We'll leave you to watch the pregame for just a few minutes, and then we'll come on and do a little bit of pregame analysis right before the game gets started. So, folks, that's your girls' game. They end up winning 79-29 by 50 points.
50 points, Steve.
Great job, Lady Eagles.
Exactly. You know what, Steve? I'm no longer thinking about merit.
Right, exactly. So they're going to play tomorrow at 1:30 again, like I said, and join us here or come see the game. Folks, we're going to end it. Start the next one. WatongaEagles.tv, everybody.
Oh, yeah, baby.